Hi everybody, it's time for massage. Do you remember our story is the story about the three little wolves and the big bad pig? Are you ready? Here we go. Once upon a time, there were three cuddly little wolves with soft fur and fluffy tails who lived with their mother. The first was black, the second was grey, and the third was white. Do you remember this one? This is when we sandwich our hands together. Are you ready? Here we go. Give them a squeeze. Squeeze. And the other one. Ready? Squeeze. Squeeze. Good job. What's next? One day, the mother called the three little wolves round her and said, "My children, it is time for you to go out into the world. Go and build a house for yourselves, but be careful of the big bad pig." Are you ready? This is the t-shirt one. So we put our hands where your t-shirts would go. Give a little push. Little push. Does that feel good? A little squeeze. Oh, what's going to happen next? "Don't worry, Mother. We will watch out for him," said the three little wolves, and they set off. Soon they met a kangaroo who was pushing a wheelbarrow full of red and yellow bricks. "Please, will you give us some of your bricks?" asked the three little wolves. "Yes," said the kangaroo, and she gave them lots and lots of red and yellow bricks. So the three little wolves built themselves a house of bricks. Ready for the kangaroo one? This is one where we bounce our fingers. You ready? Up and down your arms. Bounce, 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 bounce. And the other arm. Bounce, bounce, bounce. And legs. Ready? Bounce, bounce, bounce. It's the kangaroo. The very next day, the big bad pig came prowling round the road and saw the house of bricks that the little wolves had made. The three little wolves were playing croquet in the garden. When they saw the big bad pig coming, they ran inside the house and locked the door. So this one is the pig. So remember, we have our hand like this and we give a little twist. You ready? You could do it on your arms or on your back. The big bad pig. Oh no, what's he going to do? The pig knocked on the door and grunted, little wolves, let me come in." I'm going to do some patting. Ready? Gentle patting. Pat, 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 pat. You can do it on your tummy, on your arms. Pat, 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 pat. "No, no, no," said the three little wolves. "By the hair of our chinny chin chin, we will not let you in. Not for all the tea leaves in our china teapot." So this is the wavy one. You do some wavy patterns using your flat hand, so you could do it on your back or down your arms. "No, no, no. Don't let the big bad wolf in." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," said the pig. So he huffed and he puffed and he huffed, but the house didn't fall down. But the pig wasn't called big and bad for nothing. He went and fetched his sledgehammer and he knocked the house down. So this is our cupping one. So we have our hands like that and do some patting. Put your hand that way. Ready? Up and down your arms. Pat, 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 pat. Naughty wolf. Naughty pig, not naughty wolf, silly Emma. The three wolves only just managed to escape before the bricks crumbled, and they were very frightened indeed. Oh, they're frightened. Give them a stroke. Oh, they're frightened. "We shall have to build a stronger house," they said. Just then, they saw a beaver who was mixing concrete in a concrete mixer. "Please, will you give us some of your concrete? Asked the three little wolves. We'll do our thumb circles. So palm of your hand, having a little twist with those thumbs. Ready? In your hands, little twist. Yes, said the beaver, and he gave them buckets and buckets full of messy, slurry concrete. So the three wolves built themselves a house of concrete. Right, this is the drumming one. Drumming up and down. No sooner had they finished than the big bad pig came prowling round the road and saw the house of concrete that the little wolves had built. They were playing battledore and shuttlecock in the garden, and when they saw the big bad pig coming, they ran inside the house and shut the door. Remember the pig one? Using that hand, giving it a twist. Oh, are they safe this time? The pig rang the bell and said, "Little frightened wolves, let me come in." "No, no, no," said the three wolves. "By the hair on our chinny chin chin, we will not let you in, not for all the tea leaves in our china teapot. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," said the pig. So he did, but the house didn't fall down. Remember the wavy one? Do those wavy lines. But the pig wasn't called big and bad for nothing. He went and got his pneumatic drill and he smashed the house down. So this was our cupping one. That hand up and down. What a naughty pig. The three little wolves managed to escape, but their chinny chin chins were trembling and trembling and trembling. So we can do the sprinkle one, so getting those tickly fingers and sprinkling them up and down your arms or up and down your legs. "We shall build an even stronger house," they said, because they were very determined. Just then they saw a lorry coming along the road carrying barbed wire, iron, armour plates and heavy metal padlocks. "Please, will you give us some of your things?" they said to the rhinoceros who was driving the lorry. "Sure," said the rhinoceros, and he gave them plenty of barbed wire, iron bars and heavy metal padlocks. He gave them some reinforced steel chains because he was a kind rhinoceros. So the three wolves built themselves an extremely strong house. It was the strongest house they could possibly imagine. Who do our drumming one? Drumming on our backs. The next day, the big bad pig came prowling round the road as usual. The three wolves were playing hopscotch in the garden. When they saw the big bad pig coming, they ran inside their house, shut the door and locked all of the 67 padlocks. The pig pressed the video entrance phone and said, "Frightened little wolves with your trembling chins, let me come in." Do our pig. Are they going to let him in? What do we think? "No, no, no," said the little wolves. "By the hair on our chinny chin chin, we will not let you in, not for all the tea leaves in our china teapot. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," said the pig. So he tried, but the house didn't fall down. Do our wave. But the pig wasn't called big and bad for nothing. He brought some dynamite, laid it against the house, lit the fuse, and bang! The house blew up. So this one we do our butterflies. We cross our hands over and slide them down onto our shoulders. Just then, the little wolves managed to escape with their fluffy tails scorched. "Something must be wrong with our building materials," they said. "We have to try something different." But what? At that moment, they saw a flamingo bird coming along, pushing a wheelbarrow full of flowers. Please will you give us some flowers? Asked the little wolves. With pleasure, said the flamingo bird, and gave them lots and lots of flowers. So the three little wolves built themselves a house of flowers. We'll do our drumming again over our back. One wall was of marigolds, one of daffodils, one of pink roses, and one of cherry blossoms. The ceiling was made of sunflowers, and the floor was a carpet of daisies. They had water lilies in the bathtub and buttercups in the fridge. It was a rather fragile house, and it swayed in the wind, but it was very beautiful. So do some circles, big circles, down the arm or down your back or down your legs. The next day the big bad pig came prowling down the road and saw the house of flowers that the little wolves had built. He rang the bluebell and said, "Little frightened wolves with the trembling chins and the scorched tails, let me come in." "No, no, no," said the little wolves. "By the hair on our chinny chin chin, we will not let you in, not for all the tea leaves in our china teapot. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," said the pig. Remember, do our wave. But as he took a deep breath, ready to huff and puff, he smelled the soft smell of the flowers. It was fantastic. And because the scent took his breath away, the pig took another breath, then another. And instead of huffing and puffing, he began to sniff. He sniffed deeper and deeper until he was quite filled with the beautiful scent. His heart became tender and he realised how horrible he had been in the past. In other words, he became a big, good pig, and he started to sing and dance the tarantella. We do our skating one, so you have your hand that way, side of your hand, and rub it down your arms, down your legs, or down your back. Oh, phew! The pig was good in the end. I hope you enjoyed the story. Why don't you have a go at doing the massage yourselves at home? See you soon. Bye.